Hello, my name is Mireille, and I've been asked to introduce or talk a little bit about Professor Denis Rancourt. I've been working very closely with Denis Rancourt for the past 2 years, and people often ask me, so Denis Rancourt, what is he like? Well, Denis Rancourt, he is a radical. He is a radical in a world where it seems there are so few radicals left, especially in university. So, for me, it's not necessarily his ideas that make him so radical, but the fact that he puts these ideas in action, the fact that he is an activist. Because I think that a lot of people agree with his ideas. Most of the students I speak to agree that the grading system is harmful. A lot of students can understand that to place students in a hierarchy is actually very harmful because it takes away power from them. People understand that professors, when they teach in a hierarchy, their academic freedom is controlled by administrative rule. So, if most people or a lot of people agree with these radical, or so we say, ideas, why is Professor Rancourt getting fired? Why is the university attempting to fire Denis Rancourt? In the summer of 2007, I helped a group of 13 students in a class of 15 file a very formal complaint concerning a course they were going through, a course that was not taught by Denis Rancourt. I helped these students file a complaint with the Dean of the Faculty of Science, André Lalonde. And the Dean never responded to this complaint, which dealt with unprofessional behavior and intimidation. The Dean refused to respond. A few weeks later, Denis Rancourt was called to a disciplinary meeting concerning the fact that he had given all A+ in an upper year physics class. And Denis asked me to be his accompanying person to the meeting. So I studied all the documents. I read the university's position and the Professor Rancourt's position, and I thought, great. Finally, I'm going to meet the dean, and I'll understand why the university is attempting to fire Denis Rancourt, why the university is attempting to discipline Professor Rancourt. But the meeting we had, just like the meeting that's going on right now, is not about debate. We didn't even talk about pedagogical techniques. There was no discussion. What Denis Rancourt shows us all is that in the face of power, there is no reason, no logic, there's no even point in trying to convince the administration of what is best for students. Professor Rancourt's actions have included refusing and rebelling against the grading system, opening the door of his classroom to community members, hosting a free discussion and cinema series, and much more. The university's actions have been to remove him from all his administrative, teaching, and supervisory duties. They have locked down his lab, dismantled his research group, and they have barred him from campus as if he was a physical threat to members of our community. Professor Rancourt's radical position is very controversial. People criticize him, and I am so thankful that people express their disagreement. I am so thankful that this has generated a debate. I think it's essential that in a university that we do not all agree on this. I'm so thankful that people can talk against Denis Rancourt. I think it's essential. And I think that the university's action to dismiss Professor Rancourt are shameful and will lead to an extremely boring campus where we all agree. Let's save critical thinking on our campus.